Hey everyone, I'm Isaac and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2025. Apple Original Films is back with another major theatrical release amidst all their streaming exclusives. This time, they're partnering with Warner Brothers to bring us F1, a film about Formula One racing starring Brad Pitt and directed by Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski. I was excited for this one ever since I first heard about it, especially given the talent involved. I'm not even that into racing and I was still excited for it. And after seeing it with my parents, it wasn't as good as I hoped it could have been, but it was still really good. It centers around Formula One driver Sonny Hayes, who had a promising career until an accident on the track nearly ended his career. 30 years later, the owner of a struggling team convinces Sonny to return to racing and become the best in the world. Driving alongside the team's hotshot rookie, Joshua Pierce, Sonny soon learns that the road to redemption is not something you can travel alone. Obviously, the main selling point of F1 is the high-octane racing, and it absolutely delivered in that regard, especially since I saw this in IMAX. The cinematography is excellent, the sound design makes you feel like you're right there with the racers, the editing is on point, and there's a solid amount of intensity to the whole thing. There's also a great soundtrack and a killer score by Hans Zimmer that both help to sell the mood of the film. The actors are also great, with Brad Pitt and Damson Idris nailing the energy of the characters both in the races and in some of the more dramatic moments. I also want to highlight Kerry Condon and Javier Bardem as they had a really solid rapport with Pitt. As for the writing, I do think it delivered on some fronts, but it could have been better overall. It does have a decent emotional core with its themes about moving on from trauma, but the story overall feels kind of familiar. It's another one of those movies about a guy who starts out super cocky and arrogant before being taken down a few pegs by someone else and learning to accept something that happened in his past and becoming a better person by the end. It is thankfully redeemed by the qualities I mentioned earlier, and I do think it's able to make the overall experience worthwhile, even if it's not all that fresh and there isn't much in the way of character development despite the 2.5-hour runtime. I can definitely see the appeal that can be found in this, however, especially when it comes to the exciting races and how well they're presented in a feature film. But overall, while I enjoyed F1, I found myself wishing the drive could have been smoother. On top of the racing, the film also provides some great acting, music, editing, and cinematography, but it does fall short with the writing and character development. It's definitely something that your opinion may vary on, but it's worth checking out at least once for the racing. And even if there's a number already in the title, it's more of a 7 out of 10 if anything. Sorry for the shorter review, I just got done with my worst movies of 2024 list, and my family was busy over the 4th of July, but I'll definitely be picking up the slack with all the stuff we've got coming out this month. So if you're excited for all of that, then subscribe to the Isaac Carthy channel, and I'll see you all later.